The birth of a baby is normally a joyous occasion, but for 1 in 12 families in Victoria this year, that joy will be overshadowed by fear and uncertainty because their baby will be born prematurely. Babies like Molly, born 4 months prematurely and weighing just 500 grams, the weight of a tub of margarine. And the parents of these tiny babies always ask the same question: will our baby survive? If only I had the power of prediction to answer that question. I don't, or not yet, but I've started working on it. When it comes to predicting a premature baby's chance of surviving, there are certain things we can tell the parents. The earlier the baby's born and the less the baby weighs at birth, the greater the risk the baby won't survive. We also know that if a mother gives birth to a very premature baby in a perinatal centre, which is a specialist maternity hospital with newborn intensive care facilities, that this increases her baby's chance of survival quite significantly. In fact, for some babies, it doubles their chance of survival. So perhaps you're sitting there thinking, isn't the solution obvious? All very premature babies should be born in a perinatal centre. And of course you're right, but there are only 3 perinatal centres in Victoria, and all 3 are here in Melbourne. So what would have happened if Molly's mother had gone into premature labour 500 kilometres away in Mildura? We would have had to try to move her to Melbourne before Molly was born. But time and distance aren't always on our side in these situations. Sometimes there simply isn't enough time to move the mother before she gives birth. And other times, the very real risk that she could deliver a tiny premature baby in a helicopter or ambulance on the way is simply too great to contemplate moving her. So for every 7 mothers who do give birth in a perinatal centre, there'll be 1 mother who doesn't. But what makes this mother different? And why does her baby have less chance of surviving? These are the questions I'm trying to answer. You see, for years I've thought maybe it's not about where the baby's born, but the circumstances surrounding their birth. Maybe these mothers have other risk factors that make their babies more vulnerable. And maybe, just maybe, some of these risk factors are preventable or treatable. So my research, the prediction study, is trying to identify these risks. And I'm doing that by analysing data from more than 15,000 mothers who've given birth to a premature baby in Victoria. And in the end, I hope we will have the ability to better predict the woman at risk of giving birth in the wrong place and at the wrong time and prevent it, because this would save babies' lives. 4 months after she was born in a perinatal centre, Molly went home. I hope my research will help many more babies like Molly go home. Actually, it's more than a hope, it's my prediction. Thank you.